We were out to find websites on the brink of technology failure and turn them into something awesome.
My name's Tony Balfa. I have a business called Cajun Masonry in Ellijay that I had for like 43 years. And I do anything out of brick, block, and stonework. I do block foundations, block buildings, brick houses.
Hello there, I'm David Grubb from Shepherd's Loft. It was really great to meet Tony from Cajun Masonry. We are redesigning his website to accomplish three things. One, we want to highlight Tony's passion for masonry work. Number two, we want to show completed projects. Number three, we want to generate new leads for him. Tony wants his website to show his Cajun roots by using bright colors and crafty fonts. The team is going to get started on the website while I go on site to some of Tony's completed projects.
I did this fireplace here years ago, about 8 years ago. Here in this subdivision, they want them to look 100 years old, the old look, and the houses. And this is one of the very few subdivisions in Ellijay that they have nice old antique look houses here. Yeah.
Now that Tony and I have gone out and looked at some of his completed projects, let's go back and see how the team did on the website. We used bright blue and yellow colors across the top of the website. The image of a stone chimney and hearth is overlaid with text. The text overlay describes Tony's passion for masonry, the perfect finish to your dream home. The text is followed by a contact button which links to a form that generates leads for Tony. Scrolling down the page, you can see the different types of masonry work that Tony does: walkways, driveway columns, patios, and fireplaces. The showcase page highlights Tony's best brick, block, and stone masonry work. Go look at Tony's blog with exciting video interviews. Tony revisits some of his favorite projects, telling you what makes them unique. Tony signed up for our basic plan, which includes management, support, and hosting. CajunMasonry.com is now secure and mobile ready. Tony's website is now using the Divi theme from Elegant Themes, a very powerful drag and drop web design builder. Now that Tony's website is completed, let's go back and see what Tony has to say about the brand new website.
And I've been here and I had a website that was built for me back then, and these people were quitting their website the first of the year, and I was looking for another website, but I wanted someone that I could speak to and talk to in person and not computers. And so happened I knew him from many years ago. We were in Ellijay in an office next to each other, and I didn't know at the time that he had a website, and my old website owner told me about him, and I loved it because I could see someone in person. I didn't care to pay or what it cost. I wanted someone that I could speak in person, and thank God that I knew him, and it worked out. He was quick-witted and got it, and it looks great. Because I get half of my work is 50% word of mouth and 50% internet. And I was just so pleased to have someone from Ellijay that could do my website, and it's on now and it kicks. It looks good. He does a good job. Yeah. And then I'm also a Cajun musician. I played with one of the, it was called the Balfa Brothers. I played all over the world with them. My dad and uncles, they were one of the first groups to bring Cajun music out of Louisiana in '67 to Newport, Rhode Island. And my dad was a Mason. My dad was a Cajun musician who was very proud of the heritage. And they traveled and they spread their culture, Cajuns. They didn't want it to die. And my uncle was Tony Balfa, who was the Cajun fiddler ambassador of Louisiana and spoke her on Cajun culture. And I was his rhythm man. I played any instrument in Cajun music. I played drums, guitar, bass, accordion, fiddle, triangle, spoons, fiddlesticks. And we traveled the world and played presidents' inauguration balls, Nixon, Reagan's. And they all passed away, and I ended up in Ellijay about, I think it was 2003.
Thank you, Tony, for the great stories. I loved going out and looking at all your completed projects. Thank you to the team for doing just a fantastic job on designing a site. And thank you to our sponsor, Pressable, for hosting and supporting our clients. And also thank you to Will at Events Replay for videoing this project. We want you to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you at the next episode of Website Stories.